Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. Welcome back to Sunday reading. My week ahead spread I do every Sunday. It is Sunday, August 14th, 2022. My cat just lost his mind running through the house, so if you hear feet on the floor, that's why. It's pretty late here. It's 10:53. Um, he loses his mind around this time every night because he sleeps all day. And then I have a dog running around here doing stuff too. So if you hear noises, I apologize. But anyway, this is the week ahead. If you're just tuning in, this is the week ahead spread. I do the energy obstacle and advice for the week every week. I go over the cards intuitively, and then I go to the book and see what the book says, and then I usually pull an oracle card to kind of give an overall of what the spread is. So, and I'm using, and here the last couple, 2 or 3 months, I've been using whatever deck I've used all week. Like Sunday is the last day I'm using that uh, deck. It's kind of the bookend to end the week with. So I will be choosing another deck after this one. But this is the Hocus Pocus Tarot by Inside Editions. And Minerva Siegel is the creator. I love this deck. It's been very enlightening this week, this past week. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, for the week, energy of the week ahead, and I don't do reversals. I must have did these upside down. We have the Nine of Candles, which is the Nine of Wands. And I see here they're lighting the candles up. I just keep hearing over and over the word illumination, illumination, illumination. Like something will be illuminated to me this week. Hmm. The Nine of Wands, typically I see, like you see somebody battle worn. They've been through the muck and the mire, and they're still alive. And that's what really gets me when I see people's interpretation of the Nine of Wands is they're like, oh, they've been through so much, and they don't give credit where credit's due when they don't take into consideration that they're still standing. And that's, to be honest, that's my card of the day kind of deal, because the hits just keep coming, and I don't know how, but I'm still standing. So I feel like that's even kind of a thought process that I need to think about what's being illuminated and what have I just taken into account that I've already been through a lot of stuff and give myself credit for the fact that I'm still standing. I haven't crumbled through it, the face of adversity. So yeah, that's quite interesting. So for the obstacle of the week, and I got a moth running around here. I think that's one of my cats going crazy. Yeah, I had these upside down. I got the King of Lightning or the King of Swords. And I actually identify, which is very funny because I identify most with the King of Swords in the court cards. He's very analytical, but underneath all the, he comes off cold sometimes because he's very analytical. But underneath all that, there's a softie, and that's exactly how I see myself. I'm very analytical, very straight and to the point, and that can be off-putting sometimes. So maybe that's the I feel like this is tied to a relationship, and guys, this isn't just about me. This could be for anybody out there. So if anybody resonates with any of this, let me know. But I feel like this is tied to a relationship. Like something will be illuminated. Through, or someone you'll be able to see who they are but it's not a time to be the cold king. It's at a time to be to open up that soft side and the nurturing side, um, despite the information you find out. And that, I don't know why, but that's what's going through my head right now. Mm, interesting. And then we have the advice for the week. And it's the Page of Candles, which is the Page of Wands. Which to me it's about somebody that's youthful, fiery. And this just, I feel like this just took a turn that this is not for me at all. There's something that's going to come to light this week for somebody out there. And I feel like this is almost get a custody battle issue right here. The father wants custody of the child, the daughter. Wow, that's very interesting. But I think there's going to be something that comes to light that helps this on. But he needs to not be his typical hardened self. He needs to open up his heart and show his emotional side to be able to get this, to keep this. Wow, interesting. Very interesting. That's crazy. And then I drew from my Sacred Destiny Oracle today. I drew it's beautiful backs. Focus. I feel like there's like the King of Lightning, the King of Swords has a tendency to, when things go bad, to just crawl within and just shut down, put up the walls, put up the borders. But I think that's the thing that needs to be avoided this week, is to not put up those walls and to focus on what's important here, because of whatever comes to light is going to show him. And it looks like he's being illuminated also. I think it's hilarious that this is King of Swords, and these are both wands, and yet there's fire in this card as well. Interesting. Quite interesting. But I think and again, I see the word illumination. Something is going to come to light this week that will benefit this person, if they can just be open to it and not shut their emotions and feelings and stuff off. Interesting. So let's see what the book says. Because I started out thinking, oh, this is like me. And then it went in a whole different direction than I thought. So for the Nine of Candles, wrong one. I turned to the page right before it. Upright. You feel like a candle lit too long, all melted wax and little wick. Still your flame remains. You have survived a great struggle and overcome many obstacles. Take the time to rest and recuperate. You certainly earned it. Interesting. Because again, I feel like there's literally like a custody thing. And yeah, that's crazy. Interesting, because my nephew is going through some stuff here with his baby mama, one of his baby mamas. She should not be raising their son, so he should have him because he provides a stable environment for him. And I feel like that's what's happening here, is whoever this is trying to, they've already been through a ton of crap with the mother, and something will come to light here that solidifies his getting their daughter. And it's funny, maybe my nephew, because it's his, that's crazy. Well, it's his son, but he's also a redhead. And then this is reversed. Life has worn you down and you see no end in sight. This has caused you to grow callous and cruel. No longer do you wish to live in light, but rather long to give in to darkness. Do not be swayed by this temptation. You must keep keep hope that brighter days will come. And that's exactly how I feel about this King of Swords. It's like these two are interchangeable right here. It's exactly how I feel. Like the darker side of the King of Swords he can be cruel and go inward and not show his heart. But he has a beautiful heart. Interesting. So let's look at the King of Lightning. Upright. The King of Lightning has good judgment and makes for an excellent ally should others pass muster. His analysis and calculating nature may seem domineering at first, but his firmness is always mitigated by fairness. Many seek to impress him, but few do. That's totally me. Reverse, the king has become a villain, his calculating nature turning cold and inhospitable. He demands obedience and criticizes those around him. His influence and malice are used to strike down those who oppose him. And that's, like I said, these two kind of be interchangeable right now, the way I feel about them. Wow. Page of Candles. Upright. The Page of Candles is eager to experience life and is optimistic about what lies ahead. She may be a student or apprentice. She seeks the guidance of others and shares her sense of wonder in return. Reverse, the page has grown careless, her actions misguided, and her focus mismanaged. She requires the aid of others if she is to find her way again. The wisdom of those more experienced will set her back on the correct course. Wow. Yeah. I totally feel like this is somebody's child. That she's up in arms because she doesn't know what's going on. I mean, she knows what's going on, but doesn't because she's a child. She doesn't know the extent of what's going on. All she knows is that people are fighting around her and she's in turmoil. She has no idea from one day to the next where she's going to live, and it's taking its toll on her. Focus. She may be acting out too because of what's going on, the drama. Focus. Snowy mountain peak. Mountains traditionally represent transcendence and spiritual evolution. They also symbolize rising above mundane situations and reaching greater heights. The snow at the peak represents pristine clarity. Mountain peaks are often the destination of spiritual pilgrimages. Many cultures believe that the tops of mountains were the resting points of the gods and celestial beings. The sacred landscape wants you to know what you're focused on is what you'll pull to you. So put your attention on that which is worthwhile. Concentrate on one desire. Direct your intent to one thing, rather than being scattered in many directions. When your thoughts or actions are unfocused, it dilutes and diminishes your forward movement. It is much easier to gain results when you are concentrating on one path. Gather your inner resources and with intensity and passion go forward and upward and you'll see results. This is also a card of spiritual transcendence and traveling to higher realms. So stay focused as you elevate your higher consciousness. You are close to heavenly realms. And I feel like this is talking about this person, this male, because I'm totally getting a male energy here. Even though this is the King of Swords, I'm still getting this male, that he's trying to do what's right. He's trying to gather his inner resources and stay the course. But it's very hard with all these obstacles he's had to endure. So that is quite interesting. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you can be alerted to any future videos. And that's all I got. You guys have a good night. Bye.